So much has happened over the last few days, and one of those things is that a plant from a totally whacked out extremist group called LaRouche PAC asked a crazy question at an Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez town hall, and the whole point of it was to make people who believe in climate change look crazy. And the reactions from the right have been incredibly laughable, but also almost concerning in how pathological they are. Let me explain it all to you. LaRouche PAC has been around a long time. It's associated with a guy named Lyndon LaRouche, who died about 8 months ago. It's a wacky group. You can research it. You'll very quickly figure out how crazy the group is. They are now a pro-Trump group that is skeptical of climate change. Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez had a town hall in Queens, New York City. So they thought, let's send someone there. Let's have them act crazy, and will make people who believe in climate change look really, really bad. So they send in a woman wearing a T-shirt that says, "Save the planet, eat the children," to get up and to ask a question and to say, hey, we need to really save the planet. We need to start eating babies. And Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez reacts the way a normal person would react when you see someone that could be completely unstable. You can't tell. And what you do is you don't react much at all in order to avoid further escalating them. Take a look at what went down, including the question and AOC's reaction.
Because of the climate crisis, we only have a few months left. I love that you support the Green Deal, but it's not getting rid of fossil fuel. It's not going to solve the problem fast enough. A Swedish professor saying, we can eat dead people, but that's not fast enough. So I think your next campaign slogan has to be this: we got to start eating babies. We don't have enough time. There's too much CO2. All of you, you're a pollutant. Too much CO2. We have to start now, please. You are so great. I'm so happy that you're really supporting the Green Deal, but it's not enough. Even if we would bomb Russia, we still have too many people, too much pollution. So we have to get rid of the babies. That's a big problem. Just stopping having babies is not enough. We need to eat the babies, and this is very serious. Please give a response.
Thank you. No, thank you. Thank you. We'll go ahead.
Okay.
No, we'll go ahead. It's so no. Yeah, no. Thank you. So I think So one of the things that's very important to us is that we need to treat the climate crisis with the urgency that it does present.
So as the woman was eventually, I believe, escorted out because people in the room could tell something is clearly wrong with this person and her presence is making everyone uncomfortable, AOC starts giving some general answer about climate change. And there are Trumpists and right-wingers who have the nerve to say, why didn't AOC denounce baby eating? Why didn't AOC say, no, we shouldn't eat babies and children? Are you people this stupid? I mean, seriously, criticize AOC for policy, criticize her because you think she's wrong about this or that political position, criticize her for something that makes sense. But she didn't properly denounce baby eating and answered it as if it were a normal question. This person now we know it was a plant. But from the second she starts talking, it's either a plant or someone who is so mentally ill that you don't want to do anything that could even possibly agitate them. And AOC did exactly the right thing. When people approach me on the subway or wherever and something is very clearly wrong with them, or they are furious and it just doesn't make any sense, and you can't tell, is this person dangerous? Is this person mentally ill? I can't tell. And they spout some government conspiracy theory. Do you think I respond to them about the specifics of the conspiracy that they are touting? No. You do what you can to de-escalate. And initially it was believed that this was merely a mentally ill person. It was later found out that it was someone from LaRouche PAC. They might also be mentally ill. They've been doing this eat the children thing elsewhere. There is a picture. There's actually a number of pictures of people wearing the exact same T-shirts canvassing out on the streets. So AOC did the right thing. She handled it correctly. Stop being losers and go complain about something else. I mean, seriously. And I don't know, sometimes this is concern trolling, where the right-wingers and the Trumpists who are saying, oh my goodness, AOC didn't even have the decency to denounce baby eating. Sometimes they're not being genuine. It's concern trolling. They're pretending to be worried. Could AOC maybe actually be in favor of baby eating? Or does AOC maybe really think that baby eating is a way to save the planet or whatever? I actually think that there are some Trumpists that are so deluded and so malignantly disconnected from the realities of how to deal with people in the real world that they're not concern trolling when they say, why didn't AOC denounce the baby eating? They are actually so disconnected from reality that they just see evil, they see wrongdoing, they see misdeeds in everything that something like somebody like AOC does. And that's why you can't convince those people to change their mind and vote the right way in November of 2020. That is why we have to go around them or through them, not with them, to defeat Donald Trump in November of 2020. It's sad, but it's the reality. Ever wonder why traditional button-up shirts look so long and baggy? The reason is they weren't meant to be worn that way. Untuckit is the brand you've been looking for because they were specifically designed to be worn untucked. This is the original untucked shirt. It's a modern solution to an old problem. No tucking or tailoring required. Size and shape doesn't matter. The shirts are the perfect untucked length with more than 50 fit combinations. Untuckit shirts look great on tall, short, slim, and athletic guys of all ages, and you can shop online or visit one of Untuckit's stores. I now have short sleeve and long sleeve button-up Untuckit shirts, some polo shirts, and a bunch of others. They fit me perfectly. People see them. They say, that shirt looks like it fits great. And it does. And it's so easy for me to just go online, get the designs I want. It fits my frame perfectly. The materials are good, and I love the design. Try it on in person at one of Untuckit's 50 stores, or do what I did. Go to untuckit.com to get started. They offer free shipping and returns on all orders in the US, and you can save 20% on that first order using my code Pakman at checkout. That's UNTUCKIT.com, promo code Pakman, Pakman.